Hey everyone, I'm Matt Dolan with Dolan Divorce Lawyers in Connecticut, and today I'm going to talk about the specifics of a divorce when one of the parties to the divorce is a Sikorsky employee. So most aspects of a divorce are going to be the same. So child custody is the same as a traditional divorce, child support, alimony, division of most assets, and division of debts. Those are going to be the same as any other divorce. And I've done other videos that talk about those aspects of a divorce. So, check out our YouTube channel and you can find videos that talk about specifics of those different areas. But a Sikorsky employee, whether it's you or your spouse who is a Sikorsky employee, their particular benefits are a little different than traditional benefits, and you're going to want to make sure you're aware of that when you're figuring out particularly the division of assets. So some Sikorsky employees might have a pension plan, which is essentially, it's the employee and the employer pay into that plan. And at the time of retirement, it's a set amount of money that is paid out as a monthly benefit, as opposed to just an investment account that has a set dollar amount, a total dollar amount. A pension is a set monthly benefit amount. Now, that pension plan was closed in 2006. So if you are an employee after 2006, or your spouse was, if they are a Sikorsky employee, they likely do not have a pension plan, so you will not have to worry about this. But for those who are employed with Sikorsky before 2006, they likely paid into the pension plan and have that as an asset they own, which will be divided up in the divorce. So a pension, you can divide it up in various different ways, but what is often done is you will say, okay, the marital portion of the pension, so the portion of the pension that was accrued during the marriage, there may be a portion that was accrued prior to the marriage. For example, if you got married in, 1995, but the Sikorsky employee has worked there since 1985, you would likely say that the portion accrued from 1985 to 1995 remains separate, and the marital portion from 1995 and after is divided 50-50. So that can be divided via what's called the Qualified Domestic Relations Order. Short of it is QDRO, QDRO. And that is basically a document that is filed with the court, which divides up the pension plan according to however you want it. Usually it's 50-50, the marital portion. In addition to the pension, a Sikorsky employee will likely have a 401k plan, and that is essentially a retirement investment account, which can also be divided via QDRO. So you would either do it by percentage or a set dollar amount to say that a certain percentage of the 401k plan is being transferred over to the non-Sikorsky employee, the spouse of the Sikorsky employee. And again, that would have no tax implications. So if a portion of that 401k is transferred to the non-Sikorsky employee, you don't have to pay early withdrawal taxes or anything like that. Something else you're going to want to be aware of is the health insurance plan. So Sikorsky has very good health benefits. And if you are married to a Sikorsky employee and you're getting a divorce, after the divorce, you will no longer have access to those health benefits. You will likely have to go out and get your own plan, or your employer may offer you a plan. So you're just going to want to keep in mind the difference between those health benefits. If you are receiving a less advantageous health insurance plan, that may increase your health insurance costs, which puts you in a worse financial position than the Sikorsky employee. So you just want to make sure you're keeping that in mind when you are negotiating alimony or child support, less so child support. When you're negotiating alimony, for example, you want to consider the fact that if you have to go out and get different health insurance, you may have higher monthly costs. And then finally, Sikorsky does offer some tuition assistance for its employees, where somebody can go out and get a graduate degree and Sikorsky will pay for some or all of those benefits. And again, you just want to keep that in mind, that the employee has the availability of these assistance programs that would potentially put them in a better financial position than you are in if you are getting a divorce from that person, or if you are the Sikorsky employee yourself, just keeping in mind that you have that it's essentially an asset, that access to tuition assistance, which could help you earn additional money in the future. So those are the real things that separate a Sikorsky divorce from a traditional one. It's the pension plan, the 401k, that higher level insurance, and the tuition assistance. So those are the basics, and as usual, if you have any additional questions, you can contact our office. And if you or your spouse are an employee at Sikorsky and you're going through a divorce and are looking for representation in a divorce or other family law case, we would invite you to contact our office as well.